We got the man on the motherfucking couch.
Yeah.
At the big ass Tray 5.
That's me.
You feel me? The one formerly known as the artist.
That's right.
You want me to say your new name?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Slimmy motherfucking Hendrix over here.
Slimmy Hendrix in this.
You feel me? Yeah. And I am the King Dre. We see. I got a motherfucking podcast called Let Me Holla at You. I need to put new episodes on that shit. Let me holla at you, Teo, man. It's been a pleasure as I'm getting to know you as an artist, man. You definitely sparked my interest in many ways, brother.
Appreciate it.
You got that soulful shit. You got that turnt shit. Mm-hmm. You got that vibey shit. Mm-hmm. What got you into hip hop and artistry, my brother?
All right, so what got me into hip hop was late registration. I was like 9 years old when I was a little bit older. I think I was about maybe 9 or 10, something like that.
Young Padawan.
Yeah, I found my brother's MP3 player with late registration on it, and the first Kanye West song I ever heard was Late, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This shit's awesome. And like most kids who grew up into hip-hop around Chicago, you know what I'm saying, I grew up listening to Kanye, Lupe, growing up on that, just being intrigued by like the pros, and even on like a local level, I had family that rapped, mugs around me grew up rapping and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, I wish I could really rap. Until one day I just tried that shit out in high school, cause it started cause me and my homies, we wasn't even at school. We was at this summer camp at UIC. And I was literally shit talking, and I was like, hey, anybody could rap. You just gotta write that shit down, G. Anybody could rap. You just gotta write that shit down and make it make sense. And I ain't really looked back since.
Check. So we talking about, I ain't even gonna ask your age, but shit, you said 9 or 10?
Yeah, I was 9.
Wait, you were 9 or 10 when late? Boy, okay, so yeah, I already know I got you by maybe a decade or so.
So late registration came out like 04,
ooh, shit,
05. Yeah. I was 04, I was 7. Mm. But like I got a little bit older, because obviously MP3s and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You said your fam rap, my fam rap, but nigga, I got my fam raps on cassette tapes.
Yeah.
So that's how old I am, but that's how old them niggas was back. So I just decided, as you know, to start doing this shit over the last couple years. Yeah. But staying on that same topic as you mentioned, local influence, local aspirational artists. Long story, nigga.
No, Dak, I said be careful, because that's right.
Could you put it back? Could you? Yeah, can you just grab it?
Right.
Fuck it up. It's okay, no problem. Anyway, local aspirational type shit. I don't want to even say you sound like any of the niggas in the Chi, because it's really, damn. See, if I say this, you might get a big fucking head. Man. But you
my head already big, gangs, too late. My head already
long story short, bro, you definitely got the aesthetic of the 3Ks, a little bit of the aesthetic of the nigga with the raspy voice but short from the Dutchin family. Fuck CeeLo, not his style, because you're an MC. He's more, of course, on the singing shit. But what I see when I see you is the real true aesthetic of like I used to go to Columbia and you see niggas at Columbia that's really into it. Yeah, like I see that. And of course, there's many facets of course, people getting their swag right and all that shit. But I see you combat cargoed out with the motherfucking round shades. That's what I see. So I'm gonna ask you another question, brother. When it comes to like modeling and studying the artistry, who do you put yourself akin, if you could?
So I have a list of artists I've definitely gotten my inspiration from.
Just two.
definitely Kendrick Lamar. And for the longest time, I got this comparison for another artist. Not so much in the recent, I want to say maybe 3-4 years, but Chance the Rapper. You know, I've definitely got a lot of Chance comparisons. Rightfully so, because Chance the Rapper is definitely one of my favorite artists of all time, because that whole era hit different, because when 10 Day came out, I was 15, right? So the whole I call that era the whole 2012 to like 2017 era. I call that the Chicago Renaissance era, because you had the rise of drill music and you had the rise of like Chicago alternative, like, you know, sounds. Like on one hand you got, you know, your Chief Keefs, your King Louis, and on the other half you have your Chance the Rappers, your Save Monies, you know, and watching him pretty much just rise through like the open mic scene here, do all his music, homegrown, 2 independent, and, you know, seeing what he's done for the city, you know, just kind of growing up watching that. I tried to definitely chase his sound sonically for a while, but he's definitely one of like those big inspirations for me. So Kendrick and Chance.
Staying on that topic about the scene, because I'm just learning the scene. You know, my web is a little short, but from your perspective and what you've been seeing and how you've been cultivating, you know, over here at Trey 5, how do you see yourself fitting in this new landscape with streaming and content creation and so forth?
So, couple things. I think, like, with the state of music, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of changing of the guard, per se. Now, I think my place now is, I'm older now than when I started pretty much being on the scene. I started, you know, being in the Chicago scene, like, I dropped my first music around 18, 19. So pretty much being around locally and seeing the transitions of the culture, seeing the transitions of the city, seeing the transitions of just art itself. I think my place is continuing to help establish community for artists. So my priority now is to pretty much give game and be the artist and be somebody I wish I got coming up.
So yeah. couple points that you hit on, but before we get deep into that, I want to first say your stage name transitioned, and I think there's some meaning behind that. If we could get into that before I get into my next couple set of questions.
Okay, yeah. So the reason why I changed my name.
It was, before we get into that.
Yeah.
Teo the artist.
It was Teo the artist.
Now it's Teo Hendrix, as I call him, Slimmy Hendrix. We might put that on the short for my boy.
Nah, Slimmy Hendrix. Nah, for real. So the reason why I changed my name is because I wanted to be a person, not a gimmick. And I wanted to... I felt like my name was redundant because obviously I'm an artist, you know, and things like that. I used to carry myself to a high standard. I wanted to be the artist, right? And for a long time, I felt like I was, up until I realized that in order to be a better artist, I had to be a better person. So I literally went, I want to say on the last, going on 2 years, on a journey of self-discovery and pretty much just finding my way, finding who I need to be for this like world we're in now. And I named my name, honestly, it just dropped in my spirit one day, Teo Hendrix. The name Hendrix means ruler. And my name Teo, which is derived from my birth name Timothy, which is, Teo comes from Timothy in Spanish, Timoteo. So my name Timothy means one close to God. So I want to be somebody who has influence, somebody who has the ability to make changes for himself and the people he cares about, while also still chasing God.
Big facts.
So I figured the name change would definitely be like a transition and hard for a few people to, catch on with. But, people looked at, Detroit Red crazy when he wanted to be Malcolm X. People looked at Cassius Clay crazy when he wanted to be Muhammad Ali. People looked at Saul crazy when he told people that his name was Paul. So, changes for the better, changes inevitable, and change is necessary. So,
no, it's the evolution, man. Because couple points, this establishment that we're in right now is definitely seen. I would say a prominent set of artists, for sure. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know about 35th Street Studios, I'll let you Google it. But from the loved and beloved MJ to many others, but the community that you guys are setting up here, the amenities, the environment, to me as a developing artist, but as an older gentleman, but a new developing artist, ain't nothing but love coming up out this camp. So one thing you pointed earlier on when you said you started this whole journey, when you're saying anybody can rap. And Andre 3K said it whenever they had that little on the shit, whatever the stage was, it was like the South got something to say. As long as you got something to say, you can piece it up, right?
Facts, for real.
And I think the biggest thing that I want to kind of let you take just a minute before we get ready to close out and just say what you got building here. I seen a bunch of young cats doing their thing, and I'm saying young because I'm kind of like Unk energy right now.
Nah, for real, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been kind of in the transition of my faith. I'm not a young nigga no more. I am officially in the big bro era of my life now. So yeah, I was definitely in here when I was like, all these young niggas and shit.
Man.
Bro.
one thing I would like you to speak on is just what you're building along with the other artists and management team and developers at Trade 5 for the younger artists and, older folks like myself who trying to get, their creative voice seen and heard.
Absolutely. So here at 35th Street Studios, we are a team of a few good men here that are artists and creators ourselves, and a lot of us here at 35th Street Studios have the same story. You know what I'm saying? We try to, make it in the industry. Like, we all got pretty far in our own right, but it was, we saw the need to create a platform to where artists are able to make the highest quality of art. Artists are able to be supported, and artists are able to get the information they need in order to succeed in their field.
No doubt.
What I'm doing right now with 35th Street Studios is right now I'm creating a platform to where artists can perform. That's my role in the movement lately. That's what I've been doing. But we've been working on shows. We've been working on events. Like, we got some stuff for the community. We got like a game night happening. We have a Battle of the Bands coming up. Personally, I got a show here Saturday. Hint, hint, wink, wink, wherever the cameras are.
All the cameras, that one right there?
Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah. You see me there. So pull up. 1658 West, 35th Street, Saturday, 7 to 11. I'm gonna be playing with Ali, Speezy, and pretty much a gang of niggas. I ain't gonna hold you, but we got some stuff on the way. And on top of that, I owe people new music. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's been going on 3 years since I dropped music. Oh wait, no, I lied. We just dropped something not too long ago. We just dropped some in December. My single God, but we got more new music on the way. I owe people music, so
Like a whole PJ.
yeah.
Well, that's one thing that I have probably bad. I'm just starting, so everything I write, I just want to go out. But I've come around these gentlemen, and they just got so much stuff. Like, what the fuck are you waiting for? Excuse my language. Put it out.
Nah, for real.
Just put it out, please.
Nah, you're right. I do need to feed the streets. I need to feed the streets more. And I'm gonna feed the streets more. Ali is already feeding the streets, as you can see. He's got videos and stuff.
They done get so much shit. He didn't feed them.
I ain't going. He's feeding. He feeding the streets more than he usually does. I'll put it like that. Well, Ali got some time. He been in the studio. He been cranking shit out. He been dropping shit. Same thing for me. So yeah, we on the way with that. So we got some collab stuff on the way. We got some individual stuff we working on, but our plans really is just to be somewhere, be a safe place for the community, be a beacon for the community, and be somewhere that we just trying to be something that the community is proud of.
Church.
And that's all we trying to do. But we got stuff on the way.
So we gonna get up out of here. I am the King Dre hosting this quick excerpt into Let Me Holla at Your podcast, and this is Teo Hendrix, formerly known as the artist. Appreciate you, brother, man.
Appreciate it.
See you Saturday.
Yeah.
And we out.
For sure.